Greetings, everybody. This is Terrence Harris. TJ News on all social media platforms. I just woke up. I just got to the studio today. I plan on working real well. And I wanted to talk to y'all about my divine masculine trait of the day, which is endurance, resilience. Those are two very important words to me because sometimes all the resources are not going to be provided to you, and you have to have the will to endure or produce whatever it is necessary in order to give everybody the opportunity that they need and give yourself the opportunity that you need. So something that gets in the way of you producing and being a divine being and invoking your masculine energy is crying and lying, right? Crying and lying relieve the endurance and the fortitude and the better willed characteristics that you could utilize in order to fortify. So when you're trying to drive yourself through some difficult situations, crying will destroy your will of trying. Lying will relieve your ability and remove your ability of actually being able to identify the situation for what it is and then be able to calculate the necessary measures to gain a solution. So you never want to relieve or remove or reduce yourself to something that isn't true or of your highest ability, because that is going to turn your divine masculine energy into mush. Divine masculine energy comes from pushing through and finding solutions and never being stopped. You want to be you want to be an unstoppable force. You know what I mean? So this is how we implement these things. I'll give you some tips. Researching and not assuming. You always want to look into information that's being provided to you. Secondly, you want to fortify your body with a lot of minerals and vitamins so that your mind can produce the electrolytes and the electric activity to conduct and conduce thoughts that will be patterns for your highest ability to live. And then something else that I want to introduce is talking to people and living a life conducive of the environment that you want to be in. So stop surrounding yourself with crazy people who don't see the value in what you're doing and put you at a large extent to over-explain or overproduce or overcompensate for the value of what you're trying to make be known or provide a situation. Never let somebody, forcibly make you cook them a meal when you made them a meal. Don't ever let anybody make you tell them something that you already told them. Never let someone put you to an extent that's not required when you know the extent of your research and your fortability and your fortitude and your endurance and your will have produced the opportunity to see through any situation. You don't have to prove that, and that's for anybody who has any structure or any responsibilities or obligations to themselves and their lives or the people around them. Stay very vigilant, strong, enduring, and never forget that you need a balance of all things that we're having a conversation of, which is divine feminine and divine masculine energy. With our divine masculine spirit and energy, we are manifested in full physical form, So make sure that you use that divinity to articulate yourself in the most finest way possible. This is your Gemini Gem, man. This is TJ. You can catch me on pretty much every social media platform that's relevant. I'm not on anything new. Catch me on all the big, we'll call it the big three, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You know where I'm at. Thank you again.